A pretty good time to go up to Denver too. So sounds like you may have a little more time to get that done.
Yeah.
But escape that Saharan dust and maybe a little bit of the heat.
I have to imagine it's cooler there in Denver.
Yes, would be nice. You know, a lot of the country is actually very hot right now. Not
Really?
necessarily the West Coast, but the eastern half of the country, very hot. Hotter than us here in Corpus Christi, but of course, like not actually in terms of the feels like temperatures. We are sitting in the hundreds. Nothing new for us.
Folks, some folks seeing 90s and stuff, that's unusual for them,
yes,
right?
yes.
Yeah.
Places like Michigan seeing mid-90s in June, that is not something they will typically see.
Getting a taste of South Texas heat. Goodness,
Yes,
they're all doing
definitely.
okay. It's tough.
But the one thing that we are going to see tomorrow is our Saharan dust actually move out of here and on to our friends up in North Texas. So I do want to start out with this map right now. It's very colorful, but it depicts where we're seeing the thicker dust a little bit better than some of our other Saharan dust maps. And one thing that you'll notice is those oranges with the thickest Saharan dust is actually going to be moving westward and out of the coastal bend. It will continue moving around an upper level high throughout the night and into tomorrow morning. So that means on your Tuesday, we're going to start to see that haze clear. And if you were experiencing some allergy-like symptoms, then those should also start to clear as well. So if you're heading out the door right now, we are dealing with a moderate air quality here in Corpus Christi, and of course it is hot as well. We have fallen into the 90s for our feels like temperatures here in Corpus Christi, but in Falfurrias they're still dealing with a feels like temperature of 110 degrees right now. Not as terrible as we have been in terms of our feels like temperatures. If you think back just to about a week and a half ago, we were seeing feels like temperatures around 120, and that is thanks to our dew point that was sitting in the low to mid 80s. If you look at our dew point map right now, we're just seeing dew points sitting in the mid 70s. So definitely not as muggy as we could be. And that's why tomorrow we'll see highs in the low 90s here in Corpus Christi with mostly sunny skies. And then our feels like temperature will be around 102 degrees locally. Port Aransas 98 degrees, Beeville 100 degrees, a little bit warmer down south in Falfurrias. So very, very hot. But just like we were mentioning, we aren't the only ones dealing with the heat. If you take a look at this map that looks a lot like the USA kind of threw up on it, everywhere that is in red here is dealing with above average high temperatures tomorrow afternoon. The darker the red, the more of a difference there is in between their forecast high tomorrow and what they normally see. So especially areas near the Great Lakes, very warm for this time of year. And that is thanks to an area of upper level high pressure that has been moving east and is just sitting over the eastern half of the United States today and will be sitting over that area throughout the rest of the week, which means very hot temperatures are on tap for some of those states to start off the month of July. But let's get a look at the tropics right now. We do have an area that is being monitored by the National Hurricane Center. There is a low associated with a front that you can see by these clouds over in the Atlantic. Now, there's only a low chance of development over the next 48 hours and the next 7 days. In fact, it's only about 10%. So we are going to keep our eyes on it, but it's not something that we are concerned about right now. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. I still have haze for tomorrow, but I think it's just going to be light and then it's going to be out of our area. Then we start to reintroduce a very small rain chance on the daily. That just means we'll have a little bit more moisture in the coastal bend to allow for a stray sea breeze shower, but most people will likely stay dry, and I don't think there will be much rain for the 4th of July weekend.
All righty, so looks like your plans staying intact, but as always, keep it locked in on our local weather. Hope, thank you for that.